What if I told you the quarter in your pocket could be worth $1.7 million? Sounds crazy, right? In 1965, the U.S. Mint made a mistake so big that one coin sold for more than a house. They said no more silver quarters, but a few silver ones slipped out anyway. And if yours is graded by NGC in perfect condition, you're looking at life-changing money. The crazy part? It looks 100% normal. Stick with me till the end. I'll show you exactly how to spot it before you spend it.
Let me take you back to 1965. America was in chaos. People were hoarding every silver quarter they could find. Why? Because silver prices were going up, and everyone knew silver coins were about to disappear forever. Vending machines stopped working. Cashiers had no change. It was a mess. So the Mint made a desperate move. They switched from 90% silver to cheap copper nickel overnight. And to make things weirder, they removed the dates for 3 years. That's why 1965, 1966, and 1967 quarters all look the same. But here's where it gets insane. When they switched the metal, a few silver blanks got left in the machine. The next morning, workers hit those silver blanks with 1965 dies by accident. A mistake that created a coin that was never supposed to exist. And now, that mistake is worth more than most people make in 20 years.
Now, you're probably thinking, okay, but how do I know if I have one? Good question, because it doesn't look special at all. No gold color, no weird design, nothing obvious. That's why 99% of people spend them without ever knowing. Here's the secret. Check the edge. Grab a normal 1965 quarter. Look at the side. See that orange copper line? Now check your 1965 quarter. If the edge is solid silver, stop. That's step 1. Step 2, weigh it. A normal quarter weighs 5.67 grams. A silver one weighs 6.25 grams. If you've got a kitchen scale, this takes 10 seconds. Step 3, listen. Drop it on a table. Silver makes a high ringing sound. Clad sounds dead. If your coin passes all 3 tests, brother, you might be holding a $1.7 million mistake. But don't celebrate yet, because the grade changes everything. Let's talk money, because this is where it gets wild. If your 1965 silver quarter is worn out, it's still worth $2,000 to $3,500. If it looks clean, MS60 to MS63 grade, we're talking $4,000 to $5,000. But if it's gem quality, MS65 or higher, $6,000 to $7,500 easy. Now here's the part nobody tells you. If NGC grades it MS67 or higher, the value explodes. In 2019, an MS67 1965 silver quarter sold for $1.7 million at auction. Yes, $1.7 million. Why? Because NGC is the gold standard. Collectors trust them. And NGC MS67 means the coin is basically perfect. No marks, no scratches, full luster. And there are only 2 or 3 of these in the entire world. That's why grading matters more than anything. A raw coin might get you $7,000. The same coin in NGC MS67, $1.7 million. That's a 240x difference just for getting it graded.
Let me tell you a real story. In 2018, a guy in Ohio bought a roll of quarters from the bank. Bored on a Sunday, he started checking them. One 1965 quarter looked different. He weighed it, 6.25 grams. He sent it to NGC. It came back MS64. He sold it for $4,800. Another guy found one in his dad's old collection. He had no idea what it was. Posted it online. Someone told him to get it graded. MS65, $6,200 sale. But imagine if his coin was MS67. That $6,200 would be $1.7 million. These aren't museum pieces. They're hiding in everyday places. That's why coin hunting is addictive, because the treasure isn't in a vault. It's in your pocket. But here's the mistake that kills 90% of these finds. People clean them. I get it, it looks dirty, but the second you rub it with a cloth,
you just deleted 80% of its value. Collectors want original surface, not shiny, not clean, original. If you think you have one, don't touch it. Put it in a plastic holder and send it straight to NGC. Grading costs $40 to $80. Spend $80 to turn a 25-cent coin into $1.7 million? That's the best bet you'll ever make. And watch out for fakes. People plate regular 1965 quarters with silver to scam you. Only NGC or PCGS can tell you if it's real. If it's not in a sealed NGC holder, don't trust it, because one fake can waste your time and money.
Mistake number 1. They confuse it with a 1964 quarter. 1964 quarters were supposed to be silver, so they're only worth $7 in silver. A 1965 silver quarter is worth 1,000 times more because it shouldn't exist. Mistake number 2. They skip grading. They try to sell it raw on Facebook for $3,000. Big mistake. Buyers don't trust raw coins. NGC grading gives you trust, protection, and top dollar. Mistake number 3. They wait too long. Every year, more of these get lost, spent, or damaged. If you have one, check it now. Not next month, not next year, now. Because once it's gone forever. And trust me, you don't want to be the guy who spent a $1.7 million coin on a Big Mac.
Play this game with me for 10 seconds. What if your dad has a jar of old quarters? What if one of them is from 1965? What if that one is silver? What if it grades NGC MS67? That's $1.7 million sitting in a dusty jar. What if you already spent it last week? This is why people lose sleep over coins, because the what if never goes away. And the worst part, you'll never know unless you check. So here's what I want you to do right after this video. Pause it. Grab every 1965 quarter you can find. Look at the edge. If you see silver, weigh it. If it weighs 6.25 grams, stop everything and send it to NGC. Don't wait, don't second guess, because if it's real, your life just changed in 10 seconds.
Even if you don't find the silver one, don't stop. 1965 quarters are still history. They're the last year before America killed silver for good, and every single one deserves a 5-second look. Check for doubled letters. Check for off-center strikes. Check for weird edges. You'd be shocked how many small errors slip through when the mint is in a rush. And those small errors, they sell for $100 to $500 all day long. So don't ignore them. Next week, I'm covering the 1970 S small date cent. That one's worth $3,000, and nobody checks for it. Make sure you're subscribed, because you don't want to miss that. Look, I'll be real with you. 99.9% of 1965 quarters are just 25 cents. But that 0.1%, that 0.1% is why people hunt. Because a mistake in a factory 60 years ago can put $1.7 million in your hand today. The 1965 silver quarter proves it. And if NGC grades it perfect, that mistake becomes a mansion, a Lambo, or early retirement. So next time you get change, don't just spend it. Flip it. Check the edge. You never know if you're holding history. If you find one, drop a comment and send me a pic. I'll check it for free. That's it for today. Like the video, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep hunting.